Hello, Golden Eagles. Welcome to Cal State LA. My name is Dana Chavez, and I am the president of Associate Students Incorporated, your student government. Like many of you, I have to balance school commitments with work and other responsibilities. That's why I use Schedule Planner to select my classes. Schedule Planner is an online tool that lets you easily pick your courses, create and compare possible schedules, and enroll in the classes that work best for you. It helps me organize my school schedule, work schedule, and of course, my self-care days while keeping me on track for my major and career goals. This quick tutorial will give you the basics you need to get started.
First, log into Schedule Planner. Here's the easiest way to find it. On the Cal State LA website, click the My Cal State LA link. This takes you to your My Cal State LA quick launch page. Under Academics, select Get. When prompted, log into your account. You may also need to complete two-step verification with Duo. Once you're in Get, select Self-Service. And from there, select Student Center in the upper left corner. Your Student Center will become very familiar to you during your time at Cal State LA, and you should take some time to explore the links. Click on the link that says Schedule Planner. The first thing you'll do is select the term. Choose the term you are registering for, Fall 2021. This will take you to the Schedule Planner homepage. At the top of the page, you'll see a few options. Make sure the term showing is the term you're trying to enroll for. We recommend that under Course Status, you select Open Classes Only. You can also select different instruction modes, but we recommend you leave all modes selected for now. We will explain in a few minutes how to tell if a course is meeting in person, on campus, remotely on Zoom, or in some other format. Now that your preferences are set, it's time to choose your classes. Select the black Add Course button to begin. You can search for courses in several ways. If you search by subject, you can look for a specific class by department and number. For example, if you want to enroll in English 1010, you can search under English for subject, and then look for the course number 1010. You will also see a description of the course. Once you find the class you want, simply select Add Course. Congratulations, you've now picked your first class. You can also search by course attribute. For example, you might be looking for a course that meets a particular general education or GE area. You can find possible courses by selecting that GE area. You can filter down further within a given area by selecting a subject. Using subject and course attribute, you can search for the classes you need. Remember, Schedule Planner will only show you courses that are actually being taught in the semester you are searching, not all the courses in our catalog. And if you have selected Open Classes Only in your preferences, you will only be shown classes with available seats. Once you have selected your full set of courses, select the Back button to return to the main page. You will now see all your selected classes listed under Courses, and you're almost ready to build your schedule. But before you do, make sure to add breaks, times when you're not able to attend classes. Breaks can be set for varying days and times. This is useful if you have a job or other obligations. For example, you can create a break for your lunchtime. You can also choose Select Weekdays for a break that repeats Monday through Friday. Once you have added any breaks, return to the main page by selecting Back. Your home screen should now look something like this, with courses on one side and any breaks on the other. You're now ready to generate potential schedules. Press the Generate Schedules button and you will see all the possible schedules. Depending on the classes you have selected and the breaks you have included, the number of schedules can vary greatly. In this case, there are over 1,000 possible schedules. Or you may end up with no possible schedules if some of your selected classes conflict with each other, or with your breaks. If this happens, Schedule Planner will alert you to the conflicts, and you may need to adjust your breaks or select a different class. When you have a lot of choices, there are a few shortcuts to help you quickly look at the schedules. If you hover over the magnifying glass, you will see a quick snapshot of courses. The different colors represent different courses and breaks. As you find schedules you like, you can select them to do a side-by-side comparison. The comparison gives you a quick visual of what each schedule looks like. If you would like to see the details, click the Open button. You can also select View next to a schedule on the main screen. The schedule screen shows your possible schedule in two different formats. At the bottom, you will see a quick visual with courses blocked out by hour and day. At the top, you will see a more detailed schedule with more information about each class. Classes will be offered in a variety of formats in fall 2021. By looking at the days and locations, you will be able to determine which type of course you are enrolling in. Here is how to understand what type of course you are signing up for when you look at your schedule. If the class is listed as online, with no days or times listed, the course is self-paced online course, organized around assigned deadlines. If the class is in person on campus, you will see days, times, and a classroom listed as the location. If the class is remote on Zoom, you will see days and times, with Canvas listed as the location. Canvas is the system Cal State LA uses to support all our classes, whether they are on campus or online. It is the only place to access class materials such as the syllabus when the class is only held remotely or online. You will also see other combinations of classroom location, Canvas, and online. In these cases, you will be on campus one day and learning remotely another. If you see an individual class that fits your preferences, but you would like to change the rest of the schedule, you can click the Lock button. Then select Back and generate a new set of schedules. But remember, locking a class will reduce the overall number of possible schedules. Once you find a full schedule you like, select the Validate button. Validating your schedule will let you know if there are any issues you need to take care of. If you're not sure what an error means, check with your advisor. Before you register, everything should say OK to enroll. Once everything is validated, you are ready to send the schedule to your enrollment shopping cart. You can still make changes by editing your cart if you need to. If you're happy with your schedule, select the Register button. If you run into any issues or additional error messages, your advisor will be able to assist you. Congratulations! You are now ready to use Schedule Planner to enroll at Cal State LA. We look forward to seeing you this fall.